Hey everyone, it is High here, bringing another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be discussing this global situation on the New Year step-up banner and possible solution if Akatsuki or Bandai actually omits to some sort of error. So with that, let's go ahead and dive right in. So if you guys don't know by now, right, the New Year's Dokkan Festival step-up banner has a glaring issue, has a glaring error on the global version of the game, omitting or switching, we'll talk about the switch in a second, LRUA Goku from the steps prior to step 5 of this banner. And this banner here for most people is very highly anticipated, especially free-to-play players, because it is a guaranteed LR. And using 200 Dragon Stones to have a guaranteed LR, plus you're going to get 3 guaranteed category leaders as well, is very, very valuable. And a lot of people look deep into this banner saying, wait a minute, this glaring omission or error here, is this a true global shaft? Is this a real error? What's going on here, Akatsuki? What's going on here, Bandai? Because on the JP version of the game, you're able to summon LRUA Goku in all the steps, including step 5. And this is causing a lot of issues with global players because we know that we have to wait on sometimes on certain banners, and then certain celebration banners like this, certain units are omitted or not put in for one reason or another. But UI Goku was a global first. Usually it's omitted because we are behind in the game, but in this case scenario, UI Goku was actually introduced on global initially. So it doesn't make any sense, right? And that's where a lot of people are having trouble understanding this decision they made. Was it intended or was it an error? What is going on in this scenario? And this is why you guys have also asked me to talk about it and make a video about it. So let's talk about the thing that I haven't heard much people talk about. Was this a switch or an omission, right? Because when you actually look at the banners in of itself, we have to wonder, was UI Goku ever going to be on the step-up banner? Which would have been actually worse if they had just totally omitted it, even on step 5, because the switch to this is for LR3Ku. LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the tech one, is actually on the step-ups, and then on step 5 only, UI Goku is the one that's replaced for the tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Now, once again, very strange. So that question again is, was UI Goku ever going to be on this banner, and was it just added in place of LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku on step 5, or was UI Goku supposed to be on the banner all the way through and was for some apparent reason replaced by LR Super Saiyan 3 Tech Goku on steps 1 through 4? That's the one that I'm questioning, because I don't understand once again why there's a switch, or was this just a pure error, which I think a lot of people are hoping, because if this is an error, we should get some sort of compensation or some sort of benefit because this was incorrectly created. So a lot of people have been sending things over to Bandai and Akatsuki saying, explain yourself, what's the issue here, why was this, why is these banners this way, why is UI Goku not on step 1 to step 4, and then UI Goku is not on the New Year's Dokkan Festival exclusive banner afterwards, which is actually the bigger shaft if you were going to continue to summon on the New Year banner without the guarantees, right? Because even though there's 50 featured featured units on the banner, it's the unfeatured units that's really the issue here. Because when you take a look at the rates to actually summon a UI Goku being a non-Dokkan Festival exclusive LR, it's not very high. So when you look at this, if step 1 through 4, right? If step 1 through 4 had a chance of pulling UI Goku, you really had a 0.616% chance per multi to pull UI Goku if he was on step 1 through step 4, right? So, but the situation then is, even though it's 0.6%, some individuals would have had the opportunity to do that, or people that want to continue to wail out on the New Year's banner, they're missing a chance to summon and get the LRUA Goku as well. So that's, in a sense, the problem with all this, right? Is is that small chance, even though it is only a small chance, which isn't a huge total shaft, right? It's not, you know, I would say as blatant as other things that's happened on global, but in this case scenario, it's very, very interesting why they made this type of decision. So going back, is this an error or was this intended? So if this was intended, there's some possible solutions to this, but if this was intended, then we're going to get nothing, because this is exactly what happened with Tech LR Broly. That was on a banner similar that JP had it, but global didn't, and Broly was a global first. So once again, it didn't make any sense. So the other scenario that I think most people want is stones, which I don't think we're going to get, right? I don't think we're getting any kind of stone compensation from this. Maybe a 1 stone apology for the mix-up, should have been more clear, things of that nature. But I want to talk about if they were going to say this is a error, and how are you going to make this up to you? I think getting stones to everybody doesn't make any sense, because it's not everybody that was affected from this banner here. I would say tickets would be actually a great way of compensating people that summon on this banner, thinking that UI Goku was supposed to be on each and every step as a non-Dokkan Festival LR, right? So what I mean by that is, if they ended up doing it like this, the idea then would be getting a Dokkan Festival ticket for every single step that you did, including step 5. Remember, even though step 5 is a guaranteed LR, you can't still pull the UI Goku prior to that, right? So the 9 other units, or the 9 other units that you're pulling, you can pull, you know, the other LRs, but not UI Goku until the 10th spot in that step. So getting a ticket to do a multi-summon on every single step they did. So in a sense, if you actually did all 3 rotations, you're going to get 15 tickets to do a multi on this banner here, which, hey, you know what? I think would be fantastic compensation to have. And then of course fix the banner so that UI Goku is actually on there. Once again, the likelihood of you actually pulling a UI Goku is going to be very low, but you have a 9% chance to pull any other LR on the banner, which is really nice there as well. And of course, opportunities to pull a Dokkan Festival exclusive category leader on top of that. So I think this would be a fantastic benefit for those who actually summoned on the banner, right? This would be a great solution. For those who didn't summon on the banner, it really didn't matter. It didn't affect you at all. You just, you know, can be a part of the the outcry of, hey, what's going on with global? What was this issue on here with UI Goku being omitted or switched? Once again, people aren't talking about it. Was it switched for LR3Ku, right? So I'd say this would be the best way to compensate for a solution if they omit to an error. Now, you might think this is overly generous compensation, but I think most people would rather have stones instead. But hey, getting 15 tickets to do multi-summons, I think it's as good as those stones, because once again, if you didn't have stones to begin with, it didn't affect you at all, right? So having these extra tickets available would be really cool. And then maybe even, so here's a different idea as well, is if you're summoning on this other banner, maybe you don't fix this banner, right? You don't fix this banner, the step up banner here, and you still keep it at LR3Ku on here, and you have to spend these stones to get the tickets to summon on this New Year banner here that has UI Goku as a non-Dokkan Festival exclusive LR on the banner, right? They can do that as well. That will force people to have to spend more stones on the banner, because they're going to get like a free multi out of it if they actually, you know, did the step up banner, right? So I think that could be available as well, because that's just a lot of value when it comes to the summons on there. So tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. You know, is it fair for this situation to happen? I know a lot of people are just upset about it, and it does make sense. This is a little bit different than your top grossing complaints and things of that nature, which makes sense that, hey, guess what, JP, it's harder to get top grossing than it is in France, right? And there's more revenue coming in for there. So just that's going off a tangent here. Go watch the videos that I made for that. But in this case scenario, it doesn't make any sense that, you know, was UI Goku actually, you know, switched or omitted or vice versa with LR3Ku on the banner here. That's the biggest question. And what do you guys think about my ticket idea for a solution? So with that, again, thank you all for watching. If you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. And once again, thank you for watching. Keep on Dokkaning, and we'll catch you next time. Later.